Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So, I've been wanting to do a gameplay through this game. This is Life is Strange: True Colors. It's a story about a woman who is an empath. And being an empath myself, amongst medium and psychic and all these other things, I really wanted to talk about kind of what the game gets well. And I was watching some empath videos before this, and they're horrible. Like, I don't know. I don't know who's making these empath videos on YouTube. It sounds like they're doing a lot of reading and then they're extrapolating the sources of what they're reading and trying to come across as they are an empath, because some things are just really weird. Like, I was watching this one video where the guy was talking about how vengeful empaths are and to never cross one, and I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? Like, it made literally no sense to me. and some of the things that they were talking about were actually true, but it was like weaved in and out of all of these falsehoods. So I was really curious to play this game. So I didn't get the game yet, but I got, I think, about 14 minutes of gameplay. So I want to go through this game. I'm really curious to see how they're framing this character, and give you guys some realistic expectations. So, quick synopsis about me. Most of you guys have followed me, so you know this. I've been an empath my entire life. My medium and psychic abilities, they've kind of kicked in within the last couple of years. So that has kind of been an evolution, and it's also me working with a Reiki master and a shaman and doing several things on the side, kind of escalated things to a different area, which I won't really talk about too much because I really want to keep this conversation grounded, since about 20% of the human population are empathic people. So if you are an empath, great. If you're not, awesome. Hopefully they do justice to what an empath is, but I'm really curious to see what's going to happen. So I'm going to go ahead and get this started.
So, Alex, the day's finally here. You've been at the Helping Hands group home for 8 years. We've been through a lot in that time.
We have.
And now you're finally leaving to live with your brother.
My brother Gabe.
It says here he lives in Haven Springs, Colorado. Is that correct? That's a big move. Do you have any plans as far as school or a job?
My brother said I might pick up a few shifts at the bar he works at.
So you'd be dealing with people?
Maybe.
Does your brother know about your issues?
Is that an official interview question, Dr. Lynn?
Alex, you know that I care about you. With everything that has happened, I just want what's best for you.
He doesn't know. No one will once I leave this place. I'll just be a normal girl in a normal town.
Okay, so that's a lot to unpack right there. So I'm guessing she's in an institution, which was common a while ago for empaths. It wasn't until the American Psychological Association decided to work with empathy and realize it is an actual thing, even though it has been an actual thing for generations. The institution part really hits home for me because this could easily happen to any empath out there, especially with religion and faith beliefs. It's I always thought it was really funny that we can believe in the devil, but we can't believe in empathy, or other abilities like that. So she's gonna go work in a bar. She's what I can tell is she is trying to run away. And this is really common with empaths. All they want to do is run away from their gifts in the beginning because they don't know how to control them. What it's like when you can't control your gift is it's constant tidal waves of emotions. And you don't know if that's your emotion or somebody else's. That doesn't even really register to you. You just know, like, I was angry, and then you're immediately happy, and then you're really sad. And when you watch sad movies, you're bawling in tears. When you're watching happy movies, you're really happy. It's not until an untrained empath gets by themselves in their own space do they finally realize who they are and how they feel and what they think. Because in a bar, you would just be picking up on everything. And I could easily go into a bar, but that's because I'm trained in my gifts and I know how to protect myself so I'm not picking up on everyone's emotions and just rolling with it. And so I think her doctor is justified in her concern about that situation. And I don't like the word issues. It's not an issue. It's a trait, characteristic, gift. That's just like, to me, that kind of hits me in a wrong place. And she's going to live with her brother, which could be a good thing or a bad thing depending on their relationship. He doesn't know about her gift, so that would be, really a strange situation. She definitely feels really scared, and she hasn't been able to tell anyone about it from what it sounds like. So I definitely feel for her. I've been there. I know what it's like, and I know a lot of empaths have. So I'm kind of curious to see where this is going to go.
Gabe said to meet him at the bridge. I can't wait to see him. has learned to fly, and I've always been a daughter. The feathers are meant for the sky, so I'm wishing further for the excitement to arrive. It's just I'd rather be causing the chaos than laying at the sharp end of this knife. With every small disaster, I'll let the water steer, take me away to someplace real. 'Cause they say home is where your heart is set, and snow is where you go when you're alone, is where you go to rest your bones. And it's not just where you lay your head, it's not just where you make your bed. As long as we're together, does it matter where we go?
Alex!
Holy shit. That's really him.
What's the protocol for reuniting with your long-lost sister after 8 years?
I'm cool with the hug if you are. Oh, is crushing my ribs still part of the protocol?
It's just so good to see you again. I can't believe you're here.
Believe it.
She's all grown up. And I missed it.
I'm a lot taller, huh?
Okay, I just gotta stop it right there. We're not telepaths. There's a big difference between empathy and telepathy. We're not mind readers. However, what I think they're trying to express in that moment where she's reading his aura is when people talk to us, we get cues and sensations and know a lot more about that person than the normal human being. For instance, when somebody starts talking to me, I know immediately if I can trust them. I know immediately if they're being honest with me. I know immediately if they have a good energy or bad energy. I know immediately if they're withholding something from me on purpose. I know these things instinctively. And I'm the kind of person, because of where I am with my gift, that if I know that person, I'm going to be like, hey, what's the problem? What's going on? You're not telling me something. What is it? And all of my friends know this, and they've all just grown accustomed to this. Some of my friends were incredibly private people, and so they would have private things going on. I'm like, I don't care what it is. Tell me. And that's just the way an empath is. If you're withholding something from an empath, they're going to know you're withholding something. And if you don't tell them what it is, they're going to think you're dishonest. And they are going to distance themselves from you. Because for them, their natural state of being is honesty. Now, this is for a trained empath. For an untrained empath, they might let that slide, let it go, and just subconsciously not trust that person. And so this is just the way that empaths react because of how much we can pick up. And it's not so much words, it's sensations and feelings. And I think that's a really important thing, because words and thoughts that's more of the psychic abilities. Along with some of the mediumship. What she's feeling right now, it's just a feeling. It's not words, but I think they're using words to express that emotion.
Yeah. Time will do that to you. Are you ready to see the town?
Hell yeah, let's rock and roll. I don't know why I said that.
Me neither. But I love the enthusiasm. Okay, the Black Lantern is just up the street. I mentioned I live above a bar, right?
Even better.
How was the trip? You must be wiped.
I'm good. The drive through the mountains was amazing.
Eleanor, hey, Alex just got here. Alex, meet Eleanor Lath, owner of the flower shop, and honest to God, royalty of Haven Springs.
Oh, it is so nice to finally meet you. Welcome. Oh. We are so glad to have you, Alex. Gabe told us all about you.
I'm glad to be here. She seems nice.
Yeah, she's great. A little quick on the draw with hugs, though.
Yeah, no shit.
Welcome to Haven.
It's nice.
Come on.
Is this the first official stop on the tour?
Absolutely. If you follow me inside, you'll find our prize exhibit. Gabe Chen buys makeup flowers for angry girlfriend.
Oh, I can't wait.
It's gotten so-so reviews.
Hey, Gabe.
Riley, meet my sister Alex.
What's your greatest weakness?
What?
It's for a college interview. We've been debating this one for days.
Gabe insists that I give an honest answer.
It's always better to give an honest answer.
And what's the alternative? Lying?
Not lying, more like strategic half-truthing. Like, I work too hard or I save too many puppies.
They can smell that bullshit a mile away. I've been trying to warn her.
Oh, yeah? What would you do?
I would be honest. It's usually harder, but then you come off as more authentic.
Called it.
Wow. You two are already wonder-twinning your way through town.
Seems that way.
Alex, help me out real quick. What do I get for Charlotte? Sunflowers are her favorite.
By the way, that option irked me a little bit because it should always be honest. Empaths are always intrinsically honest, to a fault, actually. And so I think that would skew the story a little bit in a weird direction. For an empath, traditionally would never be clever. They would just be honest.
But I read online that Lily of the Valley is great for saying sorry. What do you think?
What, exactly are you apologizing for?
This time around, maybe the toilet seat?
If Charlotte loves sunflowers, go with the sunflowers.
That's what I was thinking.
You know, if Mac brought me flowers half as often, well, he wouldn't be Mac.
Is it still on and off with you two?
Sort of. More on right now, but wait 5 minutes and ask again.
Put this on my tab?
Yeah.
Are you sure you don't want to just tell Mac about the interview?
No, not yet. I'll handle it.
Okay, your call. We can leave when you're ready.
Sounds good. Might as well have a look around before we leave. Mandatory for any enchanted garden. What if I don't get in?
What if I do get in? Am I really ready to leave this place?
If Riley's so anxious about leaving this town, I guess it can't be too bad.
This gnome has been places.
Perfect.
That guy's bad to the gnome.
Right? I heard he won the Nobel Peace Prize. Oh, God, please stop. No problem. Ready?
Thanks. See you soon, Rye.
How long have you and Charlotte been dating?
About 3 years now, I think.
You must spend a lot of money on bouquets.
She's worth it.
Watch your feet now. It's getting windy. My feet are fine.
Well, here we are.
I bet Gabe keeps the flower shop in business all by himself.
Step 1, patch things up with Charlotte. Step 2, Alex and Charlotte become best friends and everyone's happy forever.
Gabe's pretty nervous about making sure I'll like it here. It's sweet.
Gabe Chen. Flower.
Okay, so that's way telepathy. That's a lot of stretching with empathy. Empaths, certain empaths can see auras like she's doing in this game, and they can see the different colors of the emotions. It's not my gift. It is a very common gift among empaths, and empaths all have different skills. But there's no way she would have known that that's what he was thinking about. That was just really weird. I just want to note that the scenery that they keep putting in the background, this is so incredibly spot on for what would help an empath feel at ease. Empaths are intrinsically tied to all living things, whether it's plant life, animal life, or human life, and they're very nurturing. They're very much healers, caretakers, connected. And so nature does wonders for empaths.
Or a delivery man.
I know, right? Let me duck in here and smooth everything out. It'll only be a minute. I'll introduce you properly later. Once, you know.
It's no problem, really.
It's gonna be longer than a minute. Trust me.
Oh, hi there.
Gabe's your brother, right? I'm Ethan. Charlotte's my mom.
Hi, Ethan. I'm Alex. What you reading?
Ninth Warden.
Oh, has she found the Scepter of Serenity yet?
She's looking for the scepter, but I think she'll need the Bangle of Vanishing to get to it.
I wanted to turn invisible so bad when I was a kid. Still do sometimes, to be honest.
You can get away with anything if you're invisible. And no one can stop you. If you like comics, I can show you the one I'm making.
I'd love to see it.
You can keep it if you want. I made a bunch of copies to sell in the record store.
This is awesome, Ethan. I can't wait to read it. Are you going camping?
You know the mines?
I know they exist.
There are a bunch of old tunnels all around the mountains. I think I found a way into one.
I mean, I'm not an expert on old mines, but that would scare the crap out of me.
I just like to explore sometimes. It's no big deal. Aw, man. I shouldn't have told you that.
I have no room to judge. Gabe and I used to get into all sorts of places we didn't belong.
Thanks, Alex.
I think I'll check out that record store. Nice meeting you, Ethan.
Okay, so that's the end of that. And I actually did see the record store scene. It's kind of boring. There wasn't too much happening there. But so far, it's piqued my curiosity. I think it could be interesting. I'm really curious to kind of see what she's going to do with her gift. So, her being an untrained empath, usually you just run from it at that point. Trained empaths actually can do different things. From what I've seen in the trailer, it looks like she's going to be transmuting energy, which is you can pull certain empaths can pull energy from other people. They can pull like negativity, but then they either typically take it on themselves, which is just not good, or they transmute it and let it go. And so I'm really curious to kind of see what she's going to do with that. I'm curious to see if she's going to be swept up in emotions, because that's incredibly common, but I think it's a really good start. Let me know what you guys think. I'm definitely going to play this game and probably do 30-minute videos, just because I think it's going to take some time to break these down. And hopefully I talk a little bit less and let you guys see a little bit more of the game. But thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll talk with you later.